Hi, I'm Jessica Colster, and I teach third grade at Cordell Mason Elementary School. And we are exploring with Exploragons today to kind of just open up our geometry unit. And it's a math tool that they've never seen before. Okay, today we're introducing a new type of math tool that you guys haven't ever seen before. So usually when we do math in here, you guys get to explore with it for the first 5 or 10 minutes, right? To kind of see what we're gonna be learning about. So you get these Exploragons in your baggies and you're gonna share with your partners, okay? Make sure they all stay on your desk, okay? Don't mix them up because there's a certain number of these in your baggies. But you get to create whatever you think, and on your paper you need to write down what you think these are used for in math. What types of lessons could we come up with by using these types of math tools. Exploragons are kind of little plastic flimsy sticks that the students get to put together. They are of all different sizes, so when they put them together they can create shapes of all shapes and sizes, and that's kind of how I want them to explore with them today, is kind of putting them together and noticing that they can create shapes. Again, it's a tool that they've never seen or used before, so some of them might create shapes, others might just stack them, because that's the way that they were in the bags. Today I introduced them by just saying we have a new math tool and we're going to be starting a new math unit today. They had out their math journals because as they were exploring with these new math tools, they were to write down what they thought we were going to be learning about with them. And so that kind of led for an open discussion by the end of the lesson. Oh, we think it's going to be about measuring, we think it's going to be about geometry. And so they kind of got to come up with their own ideas and what our next unit on math was going to be about. As I was walking around watching the students, I definitely had some students get together equation, like making numbers and making equations, and so you have that type of kiddo that's doing them, and then we have other kiddos that are stacking them together, and then you have the students that are playing with the protractors and realizing, oh, I'm measuring an angle, because those are the higher level thinkers. And then again, you have your students that I had that were putting together shapes and kind of making some assumptions. So we're going to be learning about shapes and their different sides, and some of the kiddos wrote about perpendicular lines and intersecting lines, and that's kind of leading up to our discussion that we will have tomorrow when we use the Exploragons. So the plan tomorrow is to kind of introduce our unit on geometry, and we're going to open up with the different types of lines that are used for making and creating shapes, such as perpendicular lines, intersecting lines, and parallel lines, and then we'll move into actually creating those shapes based on those different types of lines. I love teaching math to third graders because they are so open-minded and are really ready to take on anything and explore anything, and they love coming up with their own ideas and sharing their thoughts. They're so focused on the math in front of them, and that is really why I enjoy teaching third grade math.